Top 10 Most Terrifying Superweapons of the U.S. Decoding the Symbols of Global Military Might. The United States, an undeniable military superpower, consistently leads the world in defense technology. With a colossal annual defense budget, regularly exceeding $800 billion, and an ever-evolving arsenal of advanced weaponry, the U.S. has created combat systems capable of completely altering the dynamics of any conflict. In this 21st century, we have witnessed the advent and pinnacle development of dozens of superweapons, war machines whose individual destructive power can rival, and even surpass, the total military might of many nations during previous world wars. But within this vast sea of armaments, which are the true monsters, the war machines considered the ultimate symbols of U.S. military prowess. Which systems are not only expensive, but also reshape global military strategy. Today, we will embark on a journey to explore each contender on the list of the 10 most terrifying superweapons. To gain a deeper understanding of their extraordinary technology, ultimate combat capabilities, and profound impact on the modern battlefield. Let's begin our quest to uncover these symbols of power. 10. AC-130 air gunship, the ghost that haunts the night sky. On an evening in September 1967, in the bullet-riddled skies over Vietnam, a specially modified C-130 Hercules transport aircraft, codenamed Spectre, undertook its first combat mission. With its guns blazing from the side, it turned dozens of enemy trucks into twisted metal in an instant. This event not only caused a stir, but also ushered in a new era for gunships, a unique combat concept that the U.S. has refined to near perfection. Initially, the AC-130 was a bold experiment in Project Gunship Y and Gunship 2. But over decades, it has undergone spectacular improvements to become a true flying fortress. Modern versions like the AC-130U Spooky or the AC-130J Ghost Rider are equipped with a diverse and fearsome arsenal, from the incredibly fast-firing 25mm GAU, 12 Equalizer Gatling gun, the reliable 40mm Bofors cannon, to the powerful 105mm M102 howitzer, capable of blasting through fortified positions. The combined firepower of these cannons is akin to a heavy artillery battalion, yet mounted on an aerial platform with deadly precision. What sets the AC-130 apart is not just its firepower but its unique combat methodology. It doesn't drop bombs from above like traditional bombers. Instead, the AC-130 performs a pylon turn over the target at an altitude of approximately 7,000 meters, about 23,000 feet, aiming all its firepower towards the adversary. With advanced electro-optical/infrared FLIR sensors, synthetic aperture radar SAR, and highly sensitive night vision devices, the AC-130 can detect and lock onto targets with extreme accuracy, even in dense darkness or harsh weather. During the counter-terrorism operations in Afghanistan, a single AC-130 took less than an hour to destroy the entire Taliban command post. Another remarkable achievement was in the 1991 Gulf War, where it effectively supported special forces, destroying urban strongholds while minimizing civilian casualties. Its role in close air support, interdiction of supply lines, and special operations is unparalleled, making it a specialized and irreplaceable weapon. 9. AH-64 Apache attack helicopter, the legendary tank killer. The advent of the AH-64 Apache was an urgent response to the need for a dedicated attack helicopter, a machine capable of destroying tanks and providing powerful fire support for ground troops. Developed by Hughes Aircraft Company and later by Boeing, the Apache has become the quintessential symbol of modern attack helicopters, dubbed the aerial tank killer due to its devastating destructive power. The most prominent feature of the Apache lies in its design, prioritizing survivability and all-weather combat capability. The airframe is constructed from honeycomb titanium alloy and composite materials, while critical components are protected by multiple layers of armor. Its tandem cockpit, with pilot and co-pilot, gunner, seated in a special Kevlar bulletproof compartment, can withstand direct hits from 23mm cannon rounds, ensuring maximum crew safety. Notably, the helmet-mounted display HMD system allows the pilot to aim weapons simply by looking at the target, providing superior reaction time and precision. The most advanced variant, the AH-64D Apache Longbow, and later, the AH-64E Guardian, weighs approximately 10 tons and features the Longbow millimeter wave radar mounted above the main rotor. This radar enables the Apache to detect, classify, and prioritize hundreds of ground targets in all weather conditions, even through smoke and fog. With a top speed of 300 kilometers per hour, 186 miles per hour, and a combat radius exceeding 480 kilometers, 300 miles, the Apache can quickly appear, unleash devastating attacks, and disappear. In terms of armament, the Apache is equipped with a 30mm M230 chain gun under its fuselage, carrying 1,200 rounds of armor-piercing ammunition, capable of shredding any light vehicle. Its 4 hardpoints can carry up to 16 AGM-114 Hellfire anti-tank missiles, an extremely effective fire-and-forget missile that allows it to annihilate an entire column of tanks in minutes. Additionally, it can carry AIM-92 Stinger air-to-air missiles and up to 76 70mm rockets, making it an incredibly versatile fire support platform. A nightmare for any opposing ground force. The Apache remains one of the most sought-after attack helicopters globally, solidifying its position as the king of the skies. 8. M1, Abrams main battle tank, the invincible steel monster of the battlefield. The M1 Abrams is more than just a tank. It is a symbol of ground power, a steel monster that combines incredible firepower, nearly absolute protection, and surprisingly agile mobility. From its development in the late 1970s to counter the Soviet tank threat, the Abrams was designed to be the most advanced main battle tank in the world. The secret behind the Abrams' protection lies in its mysterious Chobham armor, a multi-layered composite armor combining steel, ceramics, and other composite materials. Later upgraded versions, such as the M1A1 and M1A2, also incorporate depleted uranium armor inserts, significantly enhancing its resistance to kinetic energy penetrators. The tank's design also includes blowout panels in the ammunition compartment, designed to direct an explosion outwards if the ammunition is hit, protecting the crew. This is why the Abrams is renowned for its high survivability, even after direct hits. In terms of firepower, the Abrams is armed with the powerful 120mm Rheinmetall M256 smoothbore gun. This cannon can fire various types of ammunition, from armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot, APF-SDS rounds capable of penetrating most modern armors, to multi-purpose anti-tank MPAT rounds. However, the soul of the Abrams lies in its highly advanced fire control system. With a digital ballistic computer, thermal sights, and a laser rangefinder, the crew can lock onto targets and fire accurately even when the tank is moving at high speed and in all weather conditions or at night. The modern M1A2 SEP-V3 variant further integrates a digital command network and a new generation of thermal imaging, enhancing situational awareness and overall combat capability. A significant distinction of the Abrams from other tanks is its unique AGT-1500 gas turbine engine, which produces 1,500 horsepower. This engine provides superior acceleration and maneuverability, transforming this 70-ton behemoth into an athlete on the battlefield. It can also run on multiple fuel types. However, the only drawback of this engine is its enormous fuel consumption, requiring a complex logistical system to maintain operations. The Abrams demonstrated its overwhelming superiority in Operation Desert Storm, where it was virtually invincible against Iraq's Soviet-era T-72 tanks. In a famous battle in Baghdad, a single M1 Abrams reputedly destroyed 8 T-72 tanks without taking any significant damage. The Abrams is not just a tank. It is a machine designed to dominate the ground battlefield, a symbol of technological superiority that adversaries find hard to overcome. 7th Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, the impenetrable steel shield of the U.S. Navy. In the modern naval world, the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer is not just the backbone of the U.S. Navy fleet, but also a symbol of surface combat power. Designed to be the most advanced multi-mission warships in the world, the Arleigh Burke class has redefined the concept of a destroyer and elevated naval combat capabilities to a new level. The revolutionary aspect of the Arleigh Burke class is its Aegis combat system, an integrated system that allows the ship to simultaneously perform air defense, anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, and even ballistic missile defense missions. At the heart of Aegis is the AN/SPY-1 multifunction phased array radar, capable of tracking hundreds of air and surface targets simultaneously, providing a comprehensive and astonishingly accurate battlefield picture. With a colossal displacement of up to 9,700 tons and a length of 155 meters, 509 feet. The ship can carry over 90 vertical launch system (VLS) cells, loaded with Tomahawk missiles for land attack, SM-2, SM-3 for BMD, and SM-6 air defense missiles, along with Harpoon anti-ship missiles. Variants of the Arleigh Burke class have evolved through several flights, from the initial Flight Y to Flight 2A with the ability to carry 2 helicopters and culminating in Flight 3. The Flight 3 version is equipped with the advanced AN/SPY-6V-1AMDR digital phased array radar from Raytheon, which significantly enhances the ship's detection and tracking capabilities, especially in high-clutter environments and against complex threats like hypersonic missiles. The air defense capability of a single Flight 3 destroyer can sometimes even surpass the national air defense systems of many smaller nations. With the USS Jack H. Lucas, DDG-125, the first Flight 3 destroyer entering service, it represents not only a formidable war machine, but also a living testament to the U.S. Navy's superior technological prowess. Arleigh Burke-class destroyers are an indispensable part of carrier strike groups, providing robust defense and precision strike capabilities, helping the U.S. maintain its presence and influence across the oceans. The Arleigh Burke is truly a multi-role warrior, whose advanced system integration sets it apart from other destroyers worldwide. It serves as a shield protecting strike groups, a spearhead for attacks, and a powerful deterrent, ensuring the U.S. Navy maintains its mastery of the seas. 6. F-35 Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter, the pioneer of a new era in air combat. The F-35 Lightning II is more than just a fighter jet. It is a fifth-generation combat platform, a crucial node in the modern warfare network, and arguably the sword hovering in the sky that redefines 21st-century air combat. The concept of stealth aircraft has existed since the Cold War, but the F-35 has elevated this technology to new heights, combining stealth with cutting-edge sensor technology and unprecedented network connectivity. The F-35 Joint Strike Fighter JSF program was designed to replace a range of older aircraft for the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps, aiming for commonality and cost-effectiveness, though initial costs were high. The F-35 has 3 main variants. The F-35A, Conventional Takeoff and Landing, CTOL, for the Air Force. The F-35B, Short Takeoff, Vertical Landing, STOVL, for the Marine Corps and Royal Navy. And the F-35C, Carrier Variant, for the Navy, featuring larger wings and more robust landing gear. Each variant is optimized for specific mission requirements, but all share advanced stealth technology, which minimizes their radar, infrared, and acoustic signatures. The true strength of the F-35 is not just its stealth, but its sensor fusion capability. This aircraft collects data from all its sensors: AESA radar, electro-optical targeting system, EOTS, distributed aperture system, DAS, and electronic warfare systems, then processes and presents them as a single, comprehensive, and easily understandable battlefield picture to the pilot. The DAS system, with infrared cameras placed around the airframe, provides the pilot with 360-degree vision, even allowing them to see through the cockpit. This delivers superior situational awareness, enabling pilots to make faster and more effective decisions in complex environments. Although the F-35 is an extremely expensive weapons system, with an initial cost per aircraft exceeding $120 million, it represents a significant leap in technology. It can operate as a node in the warfare network, sharing data with other aircraft and ground units, transforming it into a flying computer that enhances the overall combat effectiveness of an entire strike package. The F-35 is a complex machine that has faced many controversies regarding its cost and development schedule. However, its stealth, sensor fusion, and networking capabilities are undeniable. The F-35 is not just a fighter jet. It is a flying information hub, capable of penetrating deep into enemy airspace, gathering intelligence, and executing precise attacks. It represents the future of air combat and will be a game-changer for decades to come. 5. B-2. Spirit Stealth Bomber. The invisible predator of the skies. In the history of military aviation, very few machines are as impressive and enigmatic as the B-2 Spirit Stealth Bomber. Dubbed the invisible predator, or ghost of the sky, the B-2 is the only fully stealth strategic bomber in the world, providing invincible, long-range, strike capabilities for deep penetration missions into enemy airspace. The concept of a stealth bomber originated in the late Cold War when the United States needed a means to penetrate the increasingly dense air defense systems of the Soviet Union. The B-2 emerged with its unique flying wing design, completely eliminating traditional fuselage and tail sections, creating an unconventional shape that minimizes radar cross-section. The B-2's surfaces are covered with special radar-absorbent materials, and details like air intakes and engine exhaust nozzles are precisely designed to perfectly conceal thermal and acoustic signatures. The B-2 is capable of carrying a massive weapon payload, up to over 20 tons, including both B-61 and B-83 nuclear bombs, conventional JDAMs, joint direct attack munition, and cruise missiles. With the ability to fly at altitudes up to 15,000 meters, about 50,000 feet, and a range of over 11,000 kilometers, 6,800 miles, without refueling, and virtually unlimited with aerial refueling capabilities. The B-2 can strike any target in the world from bases in the United States. In conflicts such as Kosovo, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya, the B-2 has demonstrated its unique capabilities. It can fly for tens of hours continuously from the U.S., penetrate enemy airspace undetected, and conduct precise attacks on critical strategic targets, destroying command centers, communication hubs, and vital military infrastructure. The B-2's presence on the battlefield often has an overwhelming psychological effect, leaving the enemy unable to determine where the attack is coming from. With a production cost of up to $2.4 billion per aircraft at its initial rollout, the B-2 Spirit is the most expensive aircraft in aviation history. Only 21 were produced, and currently, only about 20 remain operational, making it an extremely valuable and strategic asset for the U.S. Air Force. Despite its age, the B-2 remains a symbol of advanced technology and global deterrence, demonstrating an unrivaled offensive power that few nations can match. 4th Ford-class aircraft carrier, the 21st century's floating fortress. In the naval world, aircraft carriers are symbols of national power, and the U.S. Ford-class aircraft carrier represents the pinnacle of this development. Designed to succeed the legendary Nimitz class, the Ford class is not just an upgrade, but a technological leap, redefining the future of naval warfare. It offers not only more flexible operational capabilities, but also represents the USS ability to project global power. With a colossal displacement of up to 100,000 tons and a length of 337 meters, 1,106 feet. The USS Gerald R. Ford is the largest warship in the world. It's not just a ship. It's a floating city, capable of accommodating up to 75 aircraft and a crew of up to 4,500 personnel. The biggest breakthrough of the Ford class is the replacement of traditional steam catapults with the electromagnetic aircraft launch system, EMALS, and the advanced arresting gear, AAG. EMALS launches aircraft more smoothly, reduces stress on the airframe, increases launch efficiency by 25%, and significantly lowers maintenance requirements compared to older steam catapults. The AAG also operates electromagnetically, reducing shock during aircraft landings. The Ford class is powered by two new, more powerful and efficient A-1B nuclear reactors, allowing the ship to operate continuously for over 20 years without refueling. Advanced automation technology is also extensively integrated, helping to reduce the required crew size by 1/3 compared to the Nimitz class, thereby cutting long-term operational costs. For defense, the Ford class is equipped with the Advanced Dual-Band Radar, DBR, along with RIM-162, Evolved Sea Sparrow missiles, ESSM, and the Phalanx CIWS system, providing robust defense against air and surface threats. Notably, advanced weapons elevators, AWE, facilitate quick and safe ordnance movement, significantly increasing the aircraft sortie generation rate. With the ability to rapidly deploy fifth-generation fighter jets, like the F-35C, the Ford class can establish a vast no-fly zone at sea, changing the dynamics of any naval conflict. The Ford class is an ambitious and costly project, with each ship costing over $13 billion to build. However, as challenges are overcome, the Ford class promises to be an unrivaled power platform, a flying fortress capable of global operations, solidifying the U.S. Navy's position as the master of the oceans for decades to come. 3. Ohio-class submarine, the mysterious fortress carrying global destructive power. The Ohio-class submarine is more than just a combat vessel. It is a mobile fortress beneath the ocean, one of the most powerful symbols of America's nuclear arsenal. With a displacement exceeding 18,000 tons and a length of 170 meters, 560 feet. The Ohio class is one of the largest and most formidable submarines in the world. Originally, it was designed as a ballistic missile submarine, SSBN, carrying a large number of intercontinental ballistic missiles, SLBMs, ensuring a nuclear retaliatory capability even if the homeland were attacked. Each Ohio-class submarine can carry up to 24 Trident II D5 ballistic missiles, and each Trident D5 missile, in turn, can carry up to 12 independently targetable nuclear warheads, MIRV. This means that a single Ohio-class submarine is capable of launching up to 288 nuclear warheads, enough to devastate hundreds of enemy cities. With a range exceeding 12,000 kilometers, 7,500 miles, these warheads can reach almost anywhere on Earth from their hidden positions deep beneath the sea. The ultimate strength of the Ohio class lies in its stealth capabilities. Equipped with the most advanced noise reduction technology, a specially designed hull to absorb sonar waves, and an extremely quiet propulsion system, it is almost impossible to detect underwater. Its ability to operate submerged continuously for over 70 days without resupply, combined with its deadly silence, transforms it into a true stealth hunter, capable of waiting or patrolling in secret for months. Some Ohio-class submarines have been converted from SSBNs to guided missile submarines, SSGNs. In this role, they retain their massive size, but their Trident missile tubes are replaced with launch tubes containing up to 154 Tomahawk cruise missiles, a conventional strike capability that far surpasses any surface warship. Additionally, these launch tubes can be used to deploy special operations units, turning the SSGN into a versatile platform for covert missions. The Ohio-class submarine is an indispensable pillar of America's nuclear triad. Its high survivability in the deep sea, combined with the destructive power of the Trident D5 missile, ensures an unstoppable nuclear retaliatory capability. The conversion to SSGN has also expanded their role, transforming them into flexible tools for both nuclear deterrence and precise conventional strikes. Second Minuteman III, intercontinental ballistic missile, the steel pillar of U.S. deterrence. The Minuteman III is the last remaining intercontinental ballistic missile ICBM in the U.S. arsenal, a resilient symbol from the Cold War that continues to hold vital importance today. Although an aged weapons system from the 1960s, the Minuteman III has undergone countless upgrades and improvements, making it one of the most reliable, accurate, and survivable ICBMs in the world. The Minuteman III is designed to be launched from hardened underground missile silos, scattered across the central states of the United States. These silos are reinforced with concrete and steel, capable of withstanding a close proximity nuclear attack, ensuring the system's survivability even if the country is subjected to a preemptive strike. The missile is capable of carrying 3 independently targetable nuclear warheads, MIR-V, each with a yield of up to 475 kilotons, more than 30 times more powerful than the atomic bomb that devastated Hiroshima. With a range exceeding 9,000 kilometers, 5,600 miles, the Minuteman III can reach almost any target globally in approximately 30 minutes. The role of the Minuteman III in the U.S. nuclear triad, comprising strategic bombers, ballistic missile submarines, and ICBMs, is irreplaceable. Unlike secretly moving submarines, the locations of ICBM silos are fixed and known. This forces adversaries to allocate a significant amount of resources and warheads to target these fixed positions in the event of an all-out conflict, thereby weakening their ability to attack other targets and protecting the other 2 legs of the triad. Additionally, ICBMs have the fastest response time, capable of launching within minutes of receiving orders, ensuring immediate retaliation. The Minuteman III is a legacy of the Cold War, but its role in nuclear deterrence strategy remains critically important. It represents America's land-based nuclear strike capability, providing a reliable deterrent and a stern warning to any potential adversary. Although the United States is developing the Ground-Based Strategic Deterrent (GBSD) program to replace the Minuteman III in the future, its continued existence is a testament to America's ability to maintain a formidable nuclear force. 1. Trident D5, submarine-launched ballistic missile, the ultimate doomsday weapon. If one had to choose the ultimate weapon, a machine capable of unimaginable destruction on a global scale, it would undoubtedly be the Trident D5 submarine-launched ballistic missile, SLBM. Dubbed the doomsday weapon, the Trident D5 is not only the world's leading ballistic missile, but also the most critical component of the nuclear deterrence strategies of both the United States and the United Kingdom. The Trident D5 is deployed exclusively on Ohio-class nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines, SSBNs of the U.S., and Vanguard-class submarines of the U.K. This is the deadly combination, a missile with global destructive capability placed on a platform that is virtually undetectable beneath the ocean. This creates an assured second strike capability that cannot be countered, ensuring that even if a preemptive nuclear attack occurs, the U.S. and its allies can deliver a devastating retaliatory strike. Each Trident D5 missile is capable of carrying up to 14 independently targetable nuclear warheads MIR-V, although current international treaties limit the actual number of warheads carried. Each of these warheads possesses a yield of approximately 100 kilotons. With a range exceeding 12,000 kilometers, 7,500 miles, and astonishing accuracy, the Trident D5 can precisely strike targets across the globe from any position beneath the sea. After being launched from underwater, the missile accelerates to supersonic speeds, with its warheads separating and hurtling towards their targets at incredible velocity, making them almost impossible to intercept by existing missile defense systems. The Trident D5 is not just an offensive weapon. It is the cornerstone of global strategic stability. The cost of each Trident D5 missile is approximately $30 million, not including the immense cost of building and maintaining the submarines that carry them. However, this is a necessary investment to maintain supreme nuclear deterrence capabilities, ensuring that no nation dares to launch an all-out nuclear attack. The Trident D5 is a symbol of unimaginable destructive power and absolute deterrence. It ensures that, in any scenario, the enemy will face a devastating retaliation. The combined might of the Trident D5 and the Ohio Vanguard-class submarines is a powerful affirmation of the ability to protect national security and maintain strategic balance worldwide. This is the most crucial cornerstone of modern deterrence systems, truly deserving of the #1 position on the list of America's most terrifying superweapons. Conclusion: military might and strategic future. Thus, we have concluded our exploration of the top 10 most terrifying superweapons of the U.S. the peak achievements of military technology, ranging from stealthy aerial machines and mobile fortresses at sea, to mysterious assassins beneath the ocean and the pillars of nuclear deterrence. Each system is not merely a symbol of power, but also a testament to the continuous innovation and adaptability of the U.S. defense industry. These superweapons not only shape the landscape of current conflicts, but also play a pivotal role in maintaining global strategic balance. They are instruments for protecting national interests, deterring potential threats, and ensuring security in a constantly changing world. We hope that through this script, you, our audience, have gained a deeper insight into the scale and complexity of modern military power, and understood why these machines are considered game-changers on the geopolitical stage. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next fascinating topics.